got the A35 AMG front splitter. What you'll find in your order when you get your parcel at home is the fixing kit in a bright red bag, which entails of all of this lot, the nuts and bolts and the self tapper screws. What you'll also need is a 8mm socket and a 10mm socket. This is to undo some of the under tray, which I'll show you. You'll need the 27 Torx bit, the 4 Allen key bit, and obviously the 10mm spanner to do it up, and your drill. So you have 2 bits on either side of the under tray that need removing. So on the back you're going to need the 10mm socket to remove 3 fixings on the back here, and then you've got 2 8mm that you're going to have to take out as well. Once you've taken these out, you have to gain access to the underside of the bumper to get the fixings for the nut and bolts. Some clips, obviously use these to your advantage to hold on the splitter to get it into place. Obviously we have access to a prop as well, but if you have a mate helping you, then that will obviously take away the prop. So what we do is we start from one side, the end hole, making sure it's nice and flush at the back so there's no overhang into the wheel arch. And drill through the pre-drilled hole in the splitter. So in this end hole that we've just drilled, you want to put your short bolt through, the washer on the top, and then your nut. Then once you've done this side, go over to the other side, make sure that's lined up, and do the same again. So once you've done either end holes, move on to the next 2 holes on either side of the splitter, and these are for the long bolts. The rest of the holes use a self tapper screw. So what you're going to want to do is pilot a hole through each existing hole in the splitter, so then you can get the screw in after. Once you've pilot holed, what we use is a polyurethane adhesive, so Tiger Seal or something along the lines of that, and just pop a pea size over each hole in the splitter, just to give it a bit of extra security other than just some screws. Put the polyurethane adhesive over each hole, and it doesn't need to be slack anymore. You can now go and do up the nut and bolts that you put in earlier on. If you can get in there. So what you'll find after you've done up the nuts and bolts, it will pull the splitter right up to the bumper. So I still haven't put my screws in, which is what I'm going to do now. The 3 longer screws are for the 3 centre pegs, and then you have 2 smaller ones for the ones on either side. So So that is now the splitter on. All you need to do now is just put the 2 side under tray bits on and you're done.